Woo! I'm excited to get back out on that lawn, get some mowing in this year, and really having a great time again. So what we're going with today though is the garage is back to being a mess again. Even after I built this nice shelf, put some more stuff away, we're back to being a mess. It is what it is. I predicted this would happen. So what we're going with today though is we're looking for a couple more storage options. I'm running out of space here, but a lot of the problem is that I have bigger things, bigger things in the way that are causing problems that I can't really kind of put on the storage rack, right? And it doesn't fit in the bin like this. So what we're looking at today though is we're gonna be moving somewhere else. We're gonna be going up. I like that as a cardboard template.
Yeah.
And just like that, guys, it's installed. Wow, what can I say? This thing was pretty easy to go ahead and get installed. It does say that you need, I'm gonna get off this real quick. It does say that you need 2 people to install it. I think you could do it with 1. It definitely was a lot easier doing it 2. I went and recruited my neighbor to help me out with this, but it was easier doing this with 2 people, just kind of being able to hand yourself stuff, not going up and down a ladder all the time. But as you guys can see, I was sitting right on this. I do not weigh 300 pounds, not close to that, but that's still on there, and a lot of good weight. Everything's being held up really well. And so what we're gonna do next, we're gonna test this thing out. I was initially going to try the snowblower, but seeing as this actually does not get all the way down to the ground, there's maybe a foot or so between the ground and where it currently hangs. So I'm not gonna be able to lift the snowblower up there, but let's go ahead and try and see if I can get the lawnmower up here and get this thing lifted up. I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is to go ahead and get this thing moving up and down. It's really, really simple. I absolutely think it is just one of my favorite designs. It does come with a hand crank, and I'll be honest with you guys right off the bat, I'm not gonna hand crank this thing. It'd take too long. You're gonna need a drill to install this thing, and just use the drill to move this thing up and down because it's gonna save yourself so much time. So let's go ahead and grab the lawnmower. All right guys, too, and then I also wanted to show you guys where my lawnmower is currently stored and why it's kind of just an inconvenience. So as you guys can see, the lawnmower is right here. It's, it's kind of in the way. It does have this nice feature where it can, fold up and store up. But again, it's still more space that is being taken. And sometimes when I want to get some stuff out of here, when I need to pull the trash cans in and out, it's in the way. It does become a bit of an inconvenience. You have a Christmas tree here, broken TVs, whatever. Especially in the wintertime when I'm pulling all this stuff out and wanting to get up to all the decorations and stuff, this is kind of an inconvenience. So storing it up for, the wintertime, getting it out of the way, I think that's gonna be a really kind of awesome thing to gain back that extra square footage on the ground here by being able to kind of store this up in the air. Whew, moment of truth. So as you guys can see, the mower's on there. Everything's free flowing right now. Everything's looking good. So all you have to do to go ahead and get this baby moved up is you're gonna take your power drill here, you're gonna attach it to the bar, tighten it up, and you're gonna run your drill in a forward motion. And now it's just gonna lift. And then once you're done, as you guys can see, here we are, look at it. The lawnmower is nice and elevated up. Everything is secured, nothing's coming down. That means we went ahead and installed it properly. Looking really, really good over here. Okay, so then to go ahead and lock it, what you wanna do is you wanna make sure that the bar here is nice and perpendicular here. So you can see the hook is locked in here to this bar. You wanna make sure it's kind of perpendicular this way. You go ahead and pull your hook out, and then you grab this hole right here, and this is going to lock everything into place. You're gonna pull this in, and right into there. Now everything's locked into place. So as you guys can see, it's, it works really well. It's sitting right here behind me. I absolutely love this. It's gonna create so much extra square footage in the garage to be able to use and store things in and be able to get things out of the way. What I think I wanna do is kind of use it more as a offset seasonal storage. So, you know, in the wintertime, we'll put, you know, our summer stuff up there, our lawnmowers, our camping gear, all that cool, fun stuff that we use in the summertime, we'll lay it up there. And then, you know, in the spring, summertime, we'll put all of our winter stuff up there, the Christmas trees, Christmas decorations, things that we're not gonna be using and are in the way, equipment that we're not gonna be using, all that stuff, you know, hey, it's gonna hang up here and it's gonna be out of the way. That's gonna be the best part about it. It's gonna be out of the way. We're not gonna worry about it. And it's all right up there. Really well done. I do love the dual cable system. I believe their first model only had a single cable system. The dual cable system I absolutely love. I think it gives a little bit more security, a little bit more strength to the machine itself, and that way we're able to have a little bit more peace of mind. Nothing's gonna go wrong. All those cables felt really, really strong, really tight, and I did really like that. So overall though, guys, you know, it works really well. The bolts that are hanging up there are, you know, Loctite bolts. The bolts down here are lock nuts. So everything really tied in really, really well. And it was just able to hold. And it gives me a little bit of peace of mind that I'm not gonna wake up in the middle of the night and hear something crash down on my car because this thing came down. You know, I was really impressed by it because when I was looking on Amazon, people were holding up, you know, pieces of their car that, you know, they have like, you know, the removable tops of them. They would hook it up to that and they would just pull it right off. I thought it was the coolest design. So people are using it for, you know, obviously very expensive pieces of equipment to go ahead and hold and store out of the way. Go ahead and get yourself one, guys, because it works. I mean, it really does work. It's perfect. So the only drawback that I really have to it, the only thing I would really say that I don't like is the cranking system. I wouldn't crank it. I wouldn't crank it. You're gonna need a drill to install it anyways. Just use the drill. It's so much faster and so much easier. You're gonna get tired just cranking that sucker for a while. So use the drill. It's gonna be faster. You're gonna like it a lot better and it's gonna be easier to do. But other than that, I mean, the whole thing was easy to put together. It works well, it's sturdy, and it's doing its job. So other than that, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, you guys know what to do. Smash that like and subscribe button and go out there and make it a great day. And